People should live more spiritually. But when I said live spiritually, people say like, oh, I'm not psychic, I'm not like you, I'm not shaman, or I don't do any ceremony. But I don't think live spiritually, it's nothing to do with the psychic ability or like a whatever shaman stuff. Live how humans supposed to be. Like, be kind to other. You think about other like yourself. In this video, I want you to think why you came here. This is what people really forgot. Lots of people talk about how to succeed, how to spend the time, what the morning routine, what's the best morning routine for you to succeed. Lots of information is going on, but that's not how your life is supposed to be. You are a spirit. You cannot forget your spirit. You cannot have life without your spirit. You cannot live without love. Therefore, you have to connect to people. You cannot live in loneliness. Every single person feeling lonely. Because I do seminar, I touch individually every single person's body. Their body is like frozen by loneliness. They are waiting to connect to anyone. So my job is connecting directly, heart to heart, right? So when I connect to people, they're melting, because that's what they needed. Sometimes they don't need anything else. They're just looking for how to connect to people, because that's how our spirit are. Anything, whatever we developed, is hard to reverse. But then at the same time, this loneliness will carry on. It's gonna be more and more and more. And I think it will be the huge problem. I think it's already a problem. People are suffering from depression, lots of mental illness. It's by loneliness. I try to talk to anybody when I go to park. I'm always thinking anybody, they're just walking in the park. They're just walking. But then I'm thinking, this person might be feeling lonely. I should just say hello, And sometimes when I just say hello, they start talking back to me. You see, this is a sign of like, I wanted to connect to anyone, especially after pandemic. Pandemic was horrible for us. How to connect people, it might be not easy, but my answer is you have to keep trying. It might feel harder than used to be, but you have to try 10 times more than used to be. Otherwise, you're gonna die by loneliness. For me, when people's hearts are closed, and then all other parts of the energy of your body, or you can say personal field, it gets frozen. And then once your energy gets frozen, then your mind start thinking something not nice. You start judging to yourself and also start judging to other. So you became more competitive. You start judging, all those things like opposite of love. That's how it's gonna be. So you need to unrelease your heart, right? You start opening your heart. It's not that difficult. You need to follow what your heart's saying, not your mind is saying. You need to keep focusing your heart. I think that's what people forgot. We become a parent. We start understanding what's loving other. You love your child like more than yourself, right? If you could do to anyone, I know it's difficult, but then that's how we supposed to be. You became more competitive. That person has more than us, or like we have more than them. Why is that? They are better, or are we better? You see, start comparing, and you forgetting how to connect to others. You start learning more how to compare. So that's how your loneliness starts. You can do that, but how long you want to do? You have to ask your heart why you came here, why you have this body to have life. I think you came here to feel joy. You came here for lots of experience, right? Sometimes you lose somebody who are important to you. You feel very sad, but that's part of your life experiencing. That's a love because you care about the person. When you lose, you feel very sad, but that's what you came here. You didn't come here to succeed, to make a lot of money and proud to others. You know, it's fine if you want to feel lonely, but then if you carry on doing this, you're just gonna feel isolated. You might have more money than others, but I'm 100% sure you end up so lonely, and then end of your day you regret all of it. You have to keep trying to connect. Sometimes some people might be not nice to you, and then you have to move on to other people. But from now on, the life gets more difficult. I'm telling you, the world is crazy. I don't know somehow where they try to go, but now is the time for you to live in spiritual. That means you follow your heart. Yeah, what your heart wants to do. Definitely you wanted to connect to others. So then you have to make more friends. You have to go out more. You try to chat with anyone. It's always you have to start to melt the ice. You can't wait. But then at the same time, sometimes nothing you can do about it. Even though it's your family, they decided to be ice and you cannot do anything about it. It's sad, but for you to not regret, you try as much as you can. And when you think, I can't do it anymore, and then move on to something else. But from my experience, when you keep trying, it's always ice melt. And it's also for you to not regret, you should try hard to connect. So here's the tip. You have to keep trying and you're not doing wrong thing.